Hi, it's Pamela. In this tutorial, we're going to go over some of the more recent updates added to Doodly since we originally recorded our tutorial videos.
Hey, and welcome to the official Doodly YouTube channel. If you enjoy our content, please click the like and subscribe button below. Now let's get straight to the video.
When you first open Doodly, you have a choice between projects and templates. Now you'll notice under projects, you can have folders and subfolders, and you can organize your videos however you'd like. You can drag and drop your videos into different folders. And as before, you can perform specific actions such as open, rename, duplicate, or delete your videos. So let's go ahead and take a video and look at some more changes. While you've always been able to save your videos by clicking the Save button, if you click this down arrow right here, you now have a Save As option. Now this works just like the duplicate option in the My Videos section, but you don't have to leave your video to do that. So if you wanted to save it as something else, you would just click Save As and then give it a name. It's often helpful to save a copy with a new name for archival purposes, or if you're planning on making some changes but you're not sure you're going to like the changes, you want an easy way to go back, then you can go back to that original version. Likewise, if you want to use a video as a template, what you can do is you can create your main file and name it, main file template, and then open that up and start making changes and then save it as whatever your new video is going to be. So that way you'll have a brand new video based on that template and then your original template untouched. Another recent update is fonts. You may recall when you first purchased Doodly that only 3 fonts came with it. While you could of course add new fonts by clicking this little plus sign down here, Doodly now comes with dozens of fonts pre-installed. They're sorted by alphabetical order, so if you know the font's name, you can just scroll right down to it. Or if you have a specific one in mind, you can certainly type it in. And there we have it. Now, what if you have existing text and you want to update the font? Simply select the text and then take your new font and just drag it on top of it. And you'll be asked if you want to replace the font. Yes, let's do that. And now we have changed the font. As easy as that. And here's another fun update. Let's go ahead and click the settings. And see right there, color? Now you've always been able to change the color. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's not new, but here's what is new. Let's go ahead and double click to get into our editor. And let's just select a word and click on the palette here. And let's change the color. So now we can change the color of individual words or even letters if you'd like. Now another change has to do with our drawing tools. So let's go ahead and click this image here. I had uploaded it earlier and I want to change how it appears. So I'm going to click the pencil icon to edit it. And you'll see up here that it just scribbles on by default. Now, I could go down here and I could add drawing paths like I could do before. That has not changed. But what has changed is under reveal mode. If you click the arrow, you have a new option, fade. And now instead of scribbling on, it just gently fades in, and it's a really nice effect. And then I also wanted to point out right here, background, which is white by default, can now be changed. You can change it to black, or you could change it to transparent. And this sometimes comes into play when you have an image that has a lot of white in it and it just kind of disappears into that white background. Or if you're concerned about the transparency surrounding it, changing these backgrounds can really help as you're creating your draw paths. Okay, so let's go back and let's take a look at sound effects. So if we go into sounds, you'll see under categories that we have a category for sound effects. So you can scroll through until you find an effect that you'd like to use. So let's use this crumpled paper effect. All you have to do is just drag it and drop it into your timeline. So simply slide it to the point where you'd like the sound effect to come in. Now, if you already have a music track and a voiceover track, then you might need to add another track for your sound effects. So you simply go to the three dots here, click it, and say Add Track. So now you can have multiple tracks. So we're not done with sound effects just yet. We can assign a sound effect to our objects as they appear. So if we click this gear icon, you'll notice Enter Animation, Sound, and then likewise Exit Animation, Sound. So we can assign some effects to these objects as they come in. So let's just pick one for now. And then likewise, if you have the erase effect set on your object, you have the option to add a sound for that. I'm going to go ahead and select that. Now, some sound effects will allow you to loop them over and over. So I'm going to go ahead and loop this one a few times. Let's go ahead and click the Apply button, and we can take a listen. So that crumpled sound effect came in at a bad spot. So let's go ahead and delete it. We're just going to click the X and confirm that we want to remove it. And there's one last update I'd like to show you. Go ahead and click on Settings and look at Hand Style. Now we've always had real hands and cartoon hands and left-handed and right-handed hands. Well, now if you scroll down the real hands, we have a lot more options here. And then same with cartoon hands, we have quite a few more hands to choose from. But here's something that's new. 2D, and now we have 3D. So if you click 3D, you can choose a different hand. And it's a 3D cartoon hand. Go ahead and hit Apply. And now if we hit Preview, we'll see the 3D cartoon hand. And those are some of the newest updates that Doodly's made. Thanks for watching!